Nachiketa. Amar Chitra Katha. Editor. Anand Pai. Script. Sabha Rao. Artworks. P.B. Kavadi. Thanks and gratitude to Amar Chitra Katha, published by Sri H.G. Mercandani. The India Book House. Education Trust. Bombay. Copyright sign. 1979. All rights reserved. Amar Chitra Katha. ACK Comics is an Indian publisher of Indian comics and graphic novels. Most of its comics are based on religious legends and epics, historical figures and biographies, folktales and cultural stories. Website amarchitrakatha.com. Shop. Thanks and gratitude. For the PDF Amar Chitra Katha, at the website archive.org. Nachiketa. Amar Chitra Katha. Thousands of years ago, there lived a sage called Vajashrava. He had a son named Nachiketa. Little Nachiketa used to watch his father perform yajnas, fire sacrifice. One day when Nachiketa was about 8 years old, "Father, when will you let me worship the sacred fire?" "Soon after your initiation, son. My son is eager to study. I must what delay his initiation. Son, it is now time for you to go to a master to receive instruction. I would like to begin my studies as early as possible." Nachiketa went to a Gurukula, a forest school, where his guru initiated him and taught him to recite the sacred hymns. Nachiketa and another boy were assigned the task of looking after the cattle. But why aren't these cows grazing? They look tired and unhappy. Old age has made them weak. Nachiketa. How nice it would be if there were no such thing as old age. There is no old age or sickness in heaven. Then, tell me, how does one reach heaven? The friend, of course, had no answer. A deer had grown quite fond of Nachiketa and used to follow him whenever he went out to gather firewood. One day, "Why are you so lazy today, little one? Come, get up, it is time to go and fetch firewood." Nachiketa. He won't get up. Dead? What do you mean? There is no life left in him. Don't be upset. Nachiketa. Death is not the end. This is life after death. That's a lie. There is no life after death. Death is the end. No, it is not. Yes, it is. Is there life after death? Some say there is. Others say there is not. Finally, he turned to his guru for an answer to the question that was troubling him. "It is a difficult question, my son. Each one must discover the truth for himself. How can I find an answer to this question? There must be a way." Some time later, Vajashrava sent a message to Nachiketa's guru. "Sage Vajashrava is going to perform the Vishvajit sacrifice. Please allow Nachiketa to go home." "Of course. Nachiketa may go with you. He will be of help to his revered father." "Thank you, sir." On the way home, what is the Vishvajit sacrifice? It is one of the greatest of sacrifices. For the one who performs it gives away everything he possesses. Look, all those Brahmins are heading for our hermitage to receive our father's gifts. When Nachiketa reached home, "You are just in time, my son. Help my disciples bring in the cows." "Yes, father." "Oh, God. What a poor offering this is. These cows are sick and old, too weak to give milk. By giving away these pathetic cows, Father will surely go to the dark world of the joyless. But what can my poor father do? This is all he possesses. But I, too, belong to my father. I am hale and healthy, and I can be of some use. By offering myself, can save my father. To whom will you give me? Father, my own son mocks my offering. Nachiketa asked the same question again. He is trying my patience. Receiving no answer, Nachiketa repeated his question for the third time. I will give you to Yama, the god of death. The sage regretted his angry words immediately. Oh my son, what have I done? No, don't leave me. Don't go to the abode of death. Father, do not grieve. Men of old have passed away, and those of days to come will also pass away. Let me go with your blessings. And Nachiketa left for the abode of death. Nachiketa. On arriving at Yama's abode, Nachiketa waited outside for 3 days without food. I will wait till Yama comes. Finally Yama took notice of him. Who are you? I am Nachiketa, the son of Vajashrava. I have been waiting for you for 3 days. Did no one receive you and offer you food? No, my lord. Then a voice was heard. Hope and expectations, sacrifices and good deeds are all snatched away from him who does not offer hospitality to a Brahmana. How can I atone? Finally, Yama found a way out. Since you have come as a guest and have received no hospitality for 3 days, you may choose 3 boons. Grant my father peace of mind and make him cheerful. This is the first boon I choose. He shall have it. He will greet you cheerfully when he sees you are released from the jaws of death. In heaven there is no hunger, thirst, old age, sickness or death. Teach me the sacrifice by the performance of which no hunger and thirst will be felt. I will do so gladly. Henceforth such a sacrifice will be known as the Nachiketa sacrifice. Some people believe that there is life after death. Others don't. Tell me who is right. This is the third boon I choose. Yama became thoughtful. I had not expected such a question from so young a boy. Let me test him. Even the gods are not certain about this. It is not easily understood. Ask for something else. Who else can make it understandable but you, who preside over death? Please instruct me. Nachiketa. Ask for cattle, elephants, gold, an empire, long life, anything but this. Look at these lovely maidens. Take them with you. They will sing and dance for you. But don't ask me about life after death. I am not interested in things that bring momentary happiness. I want that which will bring everlasting bliss. I do not choose any other boon. This boy has steadfast faith and is free from temptation. Since he is so worthy, I will instruct him further. Nachiketa. 2 paths are open to men. The wise take the good path and realize the self. The others foolishly choose the path of pleasure and go through the never-ending cycle of birth and death. Yama proceeded to teach Nachiketa the nature of the self. When a man is dead, it is the body that perishes, not the self. But aren't they the same? No, they are not. The self resides in the body as a master does in his chariot. The two are different. The self, then, must be the same as the intellect. No, it is not. The intellect is to the self what the driver is to the master of the chariot. The self is different from the sense organs, too, which are like the horses that pull the chariot. Men are pulled in different directions by the sense organs. By the eye, what a lovely girl. By the ear, this sweet music won't allow me to meditate. Just as the horses are held in check by the reins, so also the sense organs are held in check by the mind. No, I won't look that way. Let me concentrate on studying these scriptures. If the horses are not kept in control, the goal is not reached. Similarly, the man who cannot control the senses won't reach his goal. Thus Yama explained the nature of the self. The self is never born, nor does it die. When all desires have been given up, man becomes immortal, and even in this world he realizes Brahman, the Supreme Being. Nachiketa took leave of Yama and returned home. Nachiketa, I am happy to see you back. You are glowing, like one who has attained self-realization. As Nachiketa grew older, his renown spread. Later, many seekers of truth came to his hermitage for guidance. Thanks and gratitude to Amar Chitra Katha, published by Sri H.G. Mercandani, The India Book House, Education Trust, Bombay. Copyright sign, 1979, all rights reserved.